everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Frugalistablog here, and I have a review of the new Milani foundation called Screen Queen. Not Scream Queen, which I keep wanting to say. Of course, great play on words, Milani. This is a digital blue light filter foundation. This is the latest in skincare and cosmetic technology, is that the blue light emitting from our screens is probably going to be harmful to us. And now we're being sold eyewear and other things to protect us from those dangers. We really won't know if any of this works for years to come. Hey, you guys, if there's science out there on this, I am gonna buy it hook, line, and sinker. If it's a marketing tactic, I am going to be wary. And I guarantee you, as this gains popularity, there will be marketing tactics that probably don't hold the amount of credibility in the protection of the product, but another day. Right. Milani is one of my favorite drugstore brands, and I have not tried this yet, so this will be a first impression. It is a 1 full ounce bottle. It comes in a glass bottle. It's got a pump. There is a ton of shades. Ulta in stores has a more limited selection. They're featuring the darker shades instead of the lighter shades, which I'm like, good for them, because it's always the lighter shades. So, hey, and then it was like, for more, go visit online. And then I noticed that a different location had more shades, both dark and light. So that's great. So yeah, there were testers at the Ulta I went to, and I kind of just did some on my arm. So this might be too light. It's 220 Natural Beige. Milani foundations do run light for me, the original Conceal and Perfect. So let's see. I don't think there's anything in here that is going to be triggering for my rosacea. When I read the ingredients online, it looked fine. I want to say this retails for $13.99. And yeah, no smell. I do not detect a smell. Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put primer on one side of my face. So this Milani Prime and Protect SPF 30 is one of Beautypedia's highest rated primers. So it's a good finish. It has extra SPF in it. This does not have SPF. I think there's some titanium. Nope. Nope. So let's do a beauty blender that's damp. Oh, I think this shade is going to be okay. It might be a little light. It's probably a little light compared to, you know, for on camera. I find that when I put foundation on camera, I do look a little pale. But I feel like it's doing a nice job. What I see in the monitor looks very natural and kind of diminished redness. It's just a medium coverage. It's not thick like their previous formula, which I'm glad that now we have a different option. The other one, I just was never able to make the shade work, and because of that, I felt like the formula just never looked good on my skin, but I did love the concept. The brush application is maybe a little more, of course, I've got primer here. I know, you guys. Look, this isn't a science experiment. There's only so many sides of my face. I can't be like, and in this petri dish here, we have the control, and over here is the placebo, and okay. I'm trying to give you guys as many kind of like, you know, like this is it. This is real. This is what I'm doing. I like this side better. So I'm curious if the sponge just kind of sucked up the product. let's see her. Let's see what she says. Yeah, a sponge definitely changes the formula, or I should say the concentration of, yeah. Is this a Sigma brush? This is a flat kabuki F80. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, I like this. So far, it is good. I'm not gonna powder yet because I have decided I'm going to powder less in 2020. I'm still powdering, but just not so much. Okay, let's put on Milani concealer. I don't have a eyeshadow primer here, but you know, this shade is 135 medium beige. It doesn't matter how you prefer it. If you want to use your fingers. I remember reading articles back before YouTube about makeup artists and their philosophies on application. And there were some that are like, oh my gosh, fingers are your best tool. You always want to use fingers. It warms the product. It just gives such a natural, you know, you want to put the product in. And then I would read another artist would be like, fingers? I never use fingers on a client. That's just disgusting. Like, I use, you know, brushes and I'm like, and I don't remember who that was, but this was, you know, probably an Allure or an InStyle, Cosmo, Marie Claire, you know, a magazine article versus just, we have so many different pieces of information now. My only makeup information was once a month. I mean, back in the early 2000s, back in the, you know, back in the 90s was a magazine issue of, and I lived each month for those releases. So it's just funny how now we're getting our information and access to artists, and oh gosh, it's kind of incredible. So this is a good concealer. I sometimes find it drying, but you know, I've changed my mind on things, so we'll see. Like I said, I'm not powdering yet, and I'm going to put on the new Milani eyeshadow, but I am gonna prime. Okay, you guys, I'm priming with JCat Beauty. So I picked up 2 of these, and there's I think 4 or 5. I've got the Most Wanted, Burning Desire. These are right around $10, $9, and I got them at Walgreens. This is really pretty. I always seem to love the oranges and the pinks, the rusts. And then this one I think is just such a perfect, like, looks. This is the Partner in Crime, and it's matte. Is it all matte? Oh my gosh, it's all matte. It's all matte. Maybe they're kind of a satiny matte. Let's see. I'll probably put a little bit of the other shade on from this one, the Burning Desire, because I need some shimmer. But let's do, normally with foundation featured, this is kind of a foundation featured slash new Milani. Yeah. So let's see how these go. I mean, that is just neutral, neutral, neutral. And also I feel like maybe neutral cool, not just neutral because they're brown. I mean, actually this one looks kind of plum. You know, neutral is in the eye of the colorblind beholder. My husband and I can argue for 20 minutes on the difference of khaki green and gray. Like, I bought a bedspread for my son, and it was like this sage green, and he's like, it's gray. And I'm like, no, it has some green in there, honey. Oh yeah. And then we did one of those, just like, look at a colored thing, ... you know, with all the stippled shades, and can you find the number in this? And yeah, and then we decided, oh, he's colorblind. I mean, not full on colorblind. Like those people who get those glasses and see color for the first time and cry. He doesn't need the glasses, I don't think. Let's just go in this dark shade. I hope my brush isn't too big. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't think the brush is too big. How about a smoky look, everyone? The other thing about the original formula of Milani foundations was they oxidized a lot. That could be just because they did run yellow. Even the shades that they came out with that were supposed to be less yellow, they just didn't work for me. Anyway, oh, you know what's weird, you guys? I'm noticing that where I put the primer, the finish is somewhat thinner. So that is really interesting to me. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of powder. I actually have the Milani powder. I have the shade Translucent. I am going to just do the Toddy Sponge Puff, but I'm starting here. I'm concentrating it here, and then I'll go up with the least amount of powder under my eye area. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. I just feel like I need to step away from Crepeyville, and the best way to do that is less powder. And I actually feel like I've been maybe using less powder than most, but you know, why not? Okay, so we'll do some quick, got some Milani bronzer. This bronzer is matte. It's the Silky Matte bronzer in the shade Sunkissed. It is so pretty. Gosh, some of their formulas just really, oh, I could taste it. I can't remember. I think this one is supposed to have like a scent, like tropical kind of cocoa maybe, but because I'm picking up a little bit, I don't remember. Now, I'm not sure if I'm liking this on top of its own product. What's going on here? Hang on. That might have just been the wrong brush. That happens, you know? No, it's good. We're good. Gosh, this Real Techniques. Do I have a hair? Okay. Yeah, so that's good. I honestly, you guys, I don't think I like their concealer. I feel like I'm not a fan of the Milani concealer. I wonder if that would change my mind. I'm gonna go in with this, the Burning Desire, and let's do a little of that. Ooh, that's pretty. I am so glad. I remember when Milani shadows were just those singles, and they were really good, and then they came out with those palettes, and those were really good. And I'm just so glad that they keep coming out with palettes of various sizes and colors, because their formula is so good. It drives me crazy to have it just in a single. Woo, wow. Let's do mascara. Milani has this highly rated mascara. They've got several mascaras that are really good. That shade was a really good shade for me, that 220. It's very natural. It blends with my neck and like, usually when my neck is so pale. But this time of year, my chest is pale too. All right. But it's not summer. So the one gloss I have that's new is Ludicrous, is the name of the shade, and you guys have seen this on another video. I don't have a Milani lip pencil handy, so I'm gonna use this CoverGirl, and I wanna say the shade is, oh, Caramel Nude. Caramel? Caramel. You say caramel, I say caramel, you say apricot, I say apricot, caramel, caramel. Who needs to hear me sing while I put makeup on? No one. My apologies. This shade is Semi-Charmed. Not all the way charmed, just semi. Yeah, it happened. Honestly, I love their Amore, the lip plumper, so I don't need another formula of Milani gloss, but if you say so. Okay, I have got to put more mascara on, just a second. I definitely, my first impression is I like this foundation. I like these eyeshadows. Are they the most vivid, like crazy pigmented? No, but that's okay. They're beautiful. They are blending, they are smooth and soft, and I like them. So the lip gloss tastes good. It's good. I will leave any other notes in the description box. Sometimes I do kind of a post editor's, a PS, because I'll, after a few hours or upon editing, I might get some other thoughts, input, I don't know, you know, just so, yeah, I'll see what I can do to kind of update you. Hey, you guys, it has been 6 hours since I applied this foundation, and I just wanted to pop in here and go, oh, I really like it. So, yeah, you guys, I'm gonna reiterate and say, I'm still not keen on the concealer. I don't know why that's more drying for me. The eyeshadow has done a very nice job. Like I said, it's not like mega intense, but I think it's lovely. They blend so nicely. The primer side versus the non-primer side, this side is a little shinier when I see it in the mirror close up. It's like, I don't even know if anyone would notice that, but it's something I can see where they're, so just to keep that in mind for any of you out there battling oil or shine, definitely, you know, maybe, definitely maybe, don't, just that primer may not be the best for you. Yeah, I just feel like this foundation, I know what its features and benefits are about protecting the skin, blue light damage and such, but for a natural finish foundation, I mean, I really do feel like that's exactly what it is. It didn't break down. It's not in my pores. It just looks natural. So this gloss, what I like about it, but I find this happens with other Milani glosses as well, when it fades, so it's not sticky, it's not gummy, and when it kind of starts to wear away from just eating, drinking, talking, it doesn't get that weird kind of, you know what I'm saying? Or it like gets that, that film, you know what I'm talking about, where you kind of have to go, the rim. Why? So that is very nice. I would say I got several hours with this. It just felt great on. Yeah. So wanted to just pop in and say that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have an entire playlist of foundation featured and different reviews like that. If you're looking for a particular brand, maybe I've already done it. And if there are some that you think I haven't done yet, or you haven't seen me do, it's late. Then leave those in the comments, and please give this video a thumbs up. I almost said please give this video a button. You guys, I haven't even had a cocktail. I was gonna go downstairs and make me a Vesper martini. You know what that is? That's like the vodka and the Lillet, and it's what James Bond drinks in Casino Royale. Okay, I hope you've subscribed to my channel. Really, no, please do. And follow me on other social media, and I'll see you next time. Bye.